We aware how plasticity waste management is a big issue for the earth. Our oceans are proper hammered in the material and we're quickly fleeing out of garbage dump sites. Just 9% is processed. Flaming it contributes to hothouse gas emissions and world heating. So could factory-based alternatives and superior recirculation ensure and reply? We include grown up to trust on plasticity, he's durable and universal and lot of our contemporary economics depends on it. And for lot present uses down there are just no commercially sustainable biodegradable alternatives. The lowly solitary use potable stubble is a instance in spot. Primaplast, a guideline plasticity stubble producer, says fresher alternatives price a 100 times more than to do. Take away coffee hobby RL sample. In the UK we cast off about 2.5 trillion of them each year. Lot of us thought how they are recyclable while they're no, due to a stratum of polythene how makes the cup watertight. One business hard to changing the is bioplastics, that has advanced a completely compostable and recyclable cup with nature materials such as fry cornstarch, maize cornstarch and pulp, the major component of factory cage walls. Largest conventional plastic are done of petroleum. Lot consumer buy their hobby in nice belief, thought they can be processed, says Gender Mining, the company's head execution. Yet largest solitary use glass are done of paperboard bound in plasticity, that makes them inappropriate for recirculation. And the lids are largest frequently done of polystyrene that as well cannot be processed. The business has created a factory-based plasticity, named a bioplastic, how is completely biodegradable and as well affordable each in a document recirculation or meal waste management granary. Mr. Mining believes he's the at first period a bioplastic has been done for affordable hobby and lids how can manage in hot liquids but that is completely compostable and recyclable. The cup isn't yet on the marketplace, but Mr. Mining says he is in negotiations in a quantity of retailers. He's not probable to get rid of plastic fully, says Mr. Mining, yet instead of substitute several of the oil-based plasticity for biopolymers obtained of factory-based source. Lot of some companies and study institutes, such as Complete Loop Bioplastics, Elk Packing and VTT Engineering Study Center of Finland, are work on such biopolymer solutions how are more than ecologically amiable but alike function as usual plasticity. And Toby McCartney's company MacReber has advanced a way shallow content done of an pavement mix and granule of processed plasticity. The plasticity mix replaces lot of the petroleum-based asphalt historically utilized in warehouse. Which we are making is solution to planet problems in one easy decision, the problems we see in the waste management plasticity plague, and the impoverished quality assurance of the potholed roads we driving on present, claims Mr. McCartney. With its start 2 years back, the Lockerbie-based company's combination content has been utilized to construct roads through the UK, of Penrith to Gloucestershire. More than rather than 5 billion trimming of plasticity are float in our oceans, by several estimates, lot of that can get up to 1,000 year to deteriorate completely. As it crushed up above period, diminutive trimming end up creature corroded sea creatures. Scientists are especially concerned on the risk to greater filtering feeders, such as sharks, whales and radiation. Impurities in the plastic present a severe public health hazard to them, they alert. Plasticity waste management has though achieved the Arctic. So governments and business community are start to instrument. The UK has devoted to elimination all disposable plasticity waste management by 2042, time France has entered a ban on solitary use plasticity mined. Norway has been operational a plasticity bottling deposit account schema for many decades, shopping get 1 kroon, 9p, behind while they deposit account a bottling in a gallery car. The UK is examining next suitable. And supermarkets are hard to bring the sum of packing they utilize, in Tesco aim for all of it to be recyclable or compostable by 2025. But one of the problems in plastic is how lot are not readily recyclable. Above in San Jose, California, Jeannie Yao and Miranda Van, both of 23, are focus on dealing plastic mined and food packing how is too hard to recirculate. Such a plastic are hard polluted and cannot be processed by country-of-the-art mechanic recirculation, explains Ms. Van. There begin up bioselection crushed downward these unrecyclable plastic in chemical substances how can be utilized as raw material for a kind of means, of ski jackets to car components. We include identified a catalytic how intermittent outdoor resin chains to flop a clever circuit response, she explains. One day the resin is break-in trimming in less rather than 10 carbon sequestration atoms, oxygen supply of the air adds to the circuit and forms precious natural acidity kind how can be collected, treated and utilized to do means we loving. Helen Poultry of Mercy Packaging Recirculation Activity Program, Packaging, thinks business community requirement to be emboldened to utilized less than color plasticity, as he's far stronger to recirculate. As a guideline of Big Toe, the more clear the plasticity, the more the prospect of creature processed in else food or packing, she says. Government's requirement to promote industry to use recyclable packing and to sticker it obviously for customers, she argues. In our disposable community, down there refuge bin lot finance incentives to evolve option compostable material. And the concept how we are abruptly departure to disaccustom ourselves off petroleum-based plastic is whimsical, largest expert accept. In the following few many decades, the world medium grade is anticipated to dual, says Ms. Van. Though we can evolve more than compostable plastic, down there is no way we can halt overwhelming plastic, that include properties how no some content on land has. Time knowledge of the plasticity waste management question is obviously increasing, not one is pretending down there's an lightweight reply to the issue. Technique of industry will inspect how industry is responsive to the increasing government and public blood pressure for more than stable plastic in next articles.